Hello, this is Steve with ChaoticThinking.com. Here today to show you an instructional video on how to make this paracord bracelet. This design is called the Lightning Bolt. This is a 2-in-1 bracelet. The back of the design creates a unique pattern, and this is called boxed in. How I make my bracelets are with a 5/8 inch slightly curved buckle. So I do not have the benefit of using mine as a reversible bracelet. But if you were to use a knot and loop system, you could use the bracelet as reversible. Or if you used a non-curved buckle or a D-shackle buckle, it would also perform as reversible. This bracelet design was posted on the Parachute Cord Crafters group on Facebook by Benjamin Swanson. Benjamin Swanson is also the proprietor of Swanson Survival and has an Etsy group. I'll put the link to his Etsy page in the description down below. We can stop over and visit him. Speaking of that, the Parachute Cord Crafters group is a very good group if you're into creating things with paracord, looking for a place to show your designs or see other people's designs and just talk about the craft as a whole. It's a very good group, very active, multiple posts every day, pictures with new designs and ideas and people asking for names and what designs are called. So a very good group to take a look at and join. I have my jig already laced up at the bottom here that you can't see. I have the lark's head coming all the way up, loop through my top buckle. My joint for the two colors is here. I'm making a 7-inch bracelet, and I have my jig set at 8 1/4, 8.5 inches in between. I'm using 5 feet of the blue, the dominant base color, and 4 feet of the gray on this side. Before we get started, there is a pattern to this weave with one color being on top, the same color, and the same color again, giving the zigzag pattern and the lightning bolt. As we go through, you'll see the pattern and you'll get to feel for the pattern. But as we start out, we can't start out with the initial pattern, so we're going to start in the middle of a pattern, and then we'll start in with the traditional 3-weave pattern. At the end of the video, after the credits, I will place still images of each of the 3 steps. That way give you a spot to pause and look at as you attempt your first bracelet. Once you get to kind of know the pattern, you won't need it anymore, but it'll be there in case you do need it. To get started, we're going to do a basic under and over knot and tighten. The color on the right side, we're going to come over, under, and through, and that finishes out the first half of the pattern to start out the bracelet design. Now we'll start over with the pattern and repeat in its entirety. With the second color, we're going to come under, over, and through. Tighten. And now an under and over knot with the current color that we're in the pattern with on top. And the third step in the pattern with the color that we're on top, over, under, and through, and tighten. We're at our joint, so we'll pay attention there to make sure that's nice and tight and covered. And now you have your lightning bolt. And now the pattern repeats with the second color, under, over, and through, and tighten. And now the basic over and under with the second color on top. And the final step in the pattern with the second color. Tighten. Now we'll just repeat the pattern over with the first color again. Under, over, and through. Over and under with both. And finish out the pattern. Now as we're going, we can stop and take a look at the back and see if we have the boxed in design with the single color surrounded by 4 of the other. Single color surrounded by 4, single color surrounded by 4. If it doesn't look like that, then we've messed up on one of the steps and we need to back up. Additionally, you may see 2 loops with the single color here, 2 smaller loops. That means that we messed up on one of the steps and we need to undo and come back. Go ahead and do a little bit more. And that finishes our bracelet. The next step is to snip and singe the ends, or if you prefer the tuck method, come underneath these final 3 right there in the center. I have went ahead and tucked in my ends and cut them off, and now we have our finished bracelet. This is your Lightning Bolt Paracord Bracelet, or your boxed in paracord bracelet, whichever you prefer, or if you've made it reversible. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, check back for more videos, and check out my other videos. Hope you enjoy.